Hey guys, nobody's in here yet, but okay. So I finished taking all of the lock knots out, and of course it wants to give me like a little bit of wave. It's not a curl or anything. Oh look, it's not like no big curl or anything like that. It's just a little bit of wave. And this was on dry hair. I spritzed it with a little bit of water and glycerin, and from there it was just twisted up for most of the day. I'm trying to see if anybody is trying to get on from Instagram. So I posted on my Instagram that that's a cute skirt. Isn't this cute? Can you guys see this? That is très cute. Might need that for my birthday. Posted that I would be, you know, doing this big chop on either the 31st, which is my birthday, or the 5th, which would be the 7th year mark for my locks. One thing that I am a little bit worried about is, am I gonna have like these freaking parts in my head? So I haven't been twisting. I'm not gonna twist my hair anymore. Whenever I have regrowth, I always have like oh my God. Of course now my hair want to look like something when I'm thinking about cutting it. Irkful. I always have enough here where I can get like at least 2 fingers in there whenever it's time for me to do a retwist. I haven't retwisted in a while. Today when I put those lock knots in, I kind of twist my hair a little bit. I gave it like a little bit of a palm roll just so it wouldn't be fuzzy and get tangled at the root. So I'm going to wash that out because I do not want that to lock into place. Yeah, and I'm not going to sit here and separate each of them, but I don't want that to lock in place because I want to be able to, you know, not have these freaking lines in my head after I get my hair cut. So I don't know. You know what? Ooh, let me open up this other window in case anyone is talking over there. Bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm starving and I'm eating like graham crackers. Turn volume off. Hi, Papa. Girl, shouldn't you be asleep? Isn't it like 3 o'clock over there now? Let's see. Yeah, so that's one of my big concerns, having like the lines from where my dreads are, my locks, where my locks are parted. I don't want to have those lines. So I'm going to make sure that from now until the time that I do cut my hair, I'm kind of like massaging my scalp and getting rid of those parts if I can. I don't know if anybody is watching right now that anyone that's watching that took their locks out or cut them. Did you guys have that issue? Because I honestly remember when I shaved, when I got this side of my hair cut, the guy that was cutting my hair, he was telling me like, you know, oh, you're gonna have those little parts. So we had to go really, really low on the haircut just to avoid that. Child, I swear for God, if one more person asked me about taking these locks down, yes and no. I'm not going to say lazy, but I get frustrated. Where did the damn lock go? I get, hi, Bimshire babe. I get really frustrated when I'm doing something and it takes a long time. So I don't think I really have the energy or the willpower or anything in me to take these darn locks out. And the whole reason that I'm cutting them off is because I'm getting rid of all this hair. This hair has been through so many funerals, so many exes. Oh my God, not a lot, but enough for this hair to, I mean, I had my locks with my high school sweetheart after high school. So back like around 2000, oh gosh, yes, it's time for these to go. Yeah, so it's been through so many funerals, so many exes, geez, different states, issues, problems, hair colors, bleaching episodes. It's just been through so much. Oh God, I can't say jobs because I haven't had a lot of jobs, but when I say jobs, it's only been like what, 6, and I'm about to be 31. So I'm watching the playback. Yeah, it's been through a lot. So that's the reason that I want to cut it. I don't want to hold on to it. If I'm cutting the hair off, it's because I'm getting rid of it. So I do not want to reattach. At least I hope I won't want to reattach. And I don't want to take them out because I'm not going to be getting rid of them. I'm still going to have the same hair. So that's oh, here goes another one I didn't take down. That's also another concern of one of the hairstyles that I want to get, because one of the hairstyles I intend to get, I still need some hair, and I didn't want to be styling. Oh, my cracker. I didn't want to be styling this hair, you know. Let me read through some of your question. Piper is a vampire. You know what, Ben Sharp, babe? I am over you and your locks, okay? I cannot keep up. I don't know. I cannot keep up at all. Yes, I can't. And Piper, you're so right. So many apartments. Oh my God, this hair has been through so much. From my mom's house to my first apartment. Do you guys remember that hellhole I lived in over in Philly? Over in Philly, when I first had Syler. Where's the damn dog? Oh, he's right here. When I first had Syler and the closet was leaking and the light fixture was leaking. Do you guys remember that? Oh my gosh. It was horrible. Like, yes, my hair has been through that. And also, we've been through the attacks with the pit bull over here in Tampa. Oh my gosh, I can't. I'm just ready. I'm ready to let it all go. And it would try to look kind of cute now that I'm ready to let it go. Let's see. Yeah, Piper she's a Scorpio as well, and like I was saying in my other video, we are extreme. We are either on one extreme or another. We hate you, you like us. We hate you, we don't like you at all. Isn't that the same thing? We hate you, we love you, I meant. Same thing for us. You hate us or you love us. There's no in between. So when we do, oh, here goes the lock. When we do things, it's either one extreme or the other. It's nothing in between. It's not going to be mediocre. So this is the one that I started taking down. And I'm going to commit to take this all the way out tonight just to see how long it would be, because I honestly would love, if I can get all this out, I would love to take all my locks down, because I know I don't think I would regret taking them down, because I don't want to reattach them. But I would love to take this all out just so I can see what length I'm working with and then cut it from there. But I don't have the patience to go through taking all that down. Yes, your hair is your story, but I am ready to close this book and open up another chapter. Oh my Jesus, I just can't. I cannot continue with this. Oh yeah, that. Wow, you guys were really watching back then when I had to, yes, when I had to go back to Philly to go to court. You guys were watching back then. Yes, it's been It's been a really, really long trip and journey, I should say. And I really do. I love the fact that I've gotten this far because so many times, I know if you guys followed me from back then, you've heard it many times with me talking about cutting my hair off. And I held on to it. I definitely I was thinking about cutting it off back in, I think it was June or July, around the time of Lock Appreciation Day, but I fought so hard to hold on to it then because I kind of felt bad being one of the I don't know, host, guest, not guest speaker, but host or YouTubers there with the event. I kind of felt bad doing that and showing up without locks. So I try my best to keep them for that duration of the time. Man, I can't. My mom cut hers off, and when she cut hers off, she did it at work. And I think I kind of get some of that from her, just cutting my hair off at any time. Do you guys remember how many times I cut my hair off? I think this is about to be my 4th big chop. Okay, when I got out of high school, first time I cut my hair off was because I had micros and I did not want to take them out. So I cut my hair off. That was the first time. I grew out for 2 years. I went to get micros again. They were going to charge me close to $200 because my hair was, the length that it was. And I said, hell to the no. So I cut my hair off. No, I actually got it permed and then I cut it off again. I want to say I cut my hair at least 3 times already, and this is about to be my 4th. So this is either the 3rd or the 4th time that I'll be cutting off my hair. When I got my locks started, I got them started in Barbados. And I've been talking about this lady in the salon for quite some time, and I'm glad that a lot of you are actually able to see her or them on Instagram. Oh, shoot, what is it now? Nubian Naturals over in Barbados. They're the ones that got my locks started. Kelly, and she started my locks on 2-strand twists, which I didn't really like. I didn't like the 2-strand twist because when I went to do the upkeep, I didn't like how it looked. So I actually took them out and I coiled them myself. So that's where my my start date originated at. I started it as the 5th because I took it out and I started again. So originally my locks were started back in October, but I gave it a start date of November 5th, being that I took them out and started it all over. Miss Illegal Regal. Hey, lady. Wow, you cut your locks off only after 1.5 years. That's a short amount of time. You got commitment issues. It's okay. I'm the same way. I really wanted to. Let's see what else we're saying here. Exactly. I'm so with you on that that saying, Bimshire Babe. She typed in, when a woman changes her hair, she's getting ready to change her life. And that's what I'm doing right now. Right now I'm in a place where I am so unfamiliar. I'm not accustomed to so much of what's going on, and it's pushing me to really step out on faith. And even though I'm struggling with a lot of things when it comes to faith, because I'm always the type to think about things a lot. I play it over and over again in my head. I'm accustomed to fending for myself and being the responsible person and being independent. So with all that being said, it's really hard to just have it to the point where I can just let all that go and just hand it over to God and let him take care of it. Because worrying, when you worry, is you basically saying that you don't trust God to take care of the situation for you. So I'm at a point right now where I'm trying to, like build up my faith and be able to let go of some of the things that I worry about, because and this is going to be another video that I'm getting into. Worry is just like a rocking chair. It's, you know, you're moving back and forth, but you're not going anywhere. You're in the same rhythm, back and forth, back and forth. You're in motion, but you're not moving and going anywhere. So it's senseless. Like, why are you worrying? That's what I gotta get it together. Let's see. Looking forward to the new look. Yes, I am too. I just really hope that I don't have any dents up in here, because I have not seen my hair bald or low in a very, very long time, or ever. And I just noticed that what is this? Like, I don't know. It's like, you see that? It just, I can't even call it a vein. It's just like a bone right there. Like, I don't know, did my mom drop me when I was younger? And it's just like real powerful right there. Like, that's the doink point. When somebody want to doink you in your head, that's it right there. I just hope, I don't know what my damn hairline is going to look like. Is it going to be crazy? Crazy behind hairline? It's a lot that I don't know about. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Let's see. What has having your locks taught you? My locks, that I have commitment issues, that I am love you one day, hate you the next, and it doesn't even have to be a full day. It could be love. Like earlier, I was hating my hair. Yesterday I was hating my hair, but now that it has a little bit of curl pattern to it, I'm kind of feeling myself. So it taught me that I can be very inconsistent when it comes to the way that I feel and the way that I see things. Also taught me that I like instant gratification. Even though I knew that all along, it confirmed that I like instant gratification. What else have it? What else has my locks taught me? I think that's about it. I've never been the whole like natural hair is the way to go, and if you don't have natural hair, shame on you. I've never taken that stance. I'm a firm believer in do what you want to do. I believe in healthy hair. I definitely believe in healthy hair being good hair. So, you know, if I take this out and I end up getting a perm, I can't get slapped for that, because I've never put myself in a position where I've down people for having weaves or perms or anything like that. Because for me, hair is just like an accessory. You know, you don't wear the same earrings every day. You don't wear the same shoes and panties and all this. Panties aren't accessories, those are necessities. You don't wear the same things every day. So if possible, why not change your hair? This is burning. What? Why not change your hair if you can? That's my look on this. Miss Regal, are you in Barbados? You said that Kelly did your hair as well. I don't know who Nola and Sheba is. Oh man, when I started my lot, she was I think she was over in Christchurch at that point in time. She was over in Christchurch at that point in time, and honestly, she's the only person that, no, well, I would say her shop, because I had a couple other people in her shop do my hair before. Her shop is her and two other girls did my hair before, but those are the only people that ever did my hair. Like, I never trusted anyone to do my hair. I've done it myself when I wasn't there. So I would say maybe three times I got my hair done by someone else, and that was at her shop over in Barbados. The first time I got it done, the first 2 times I got it done was over in Christchurch. And then a few years ago, I actually went home to get my hair done. Went all the way up to Christchurch only to figure out that she, you know, she wasn't there anymore. She actually had her own shop, which was closer to, you know, where my father lived over in Hansville. So that was a blessing, but kind of frustrating at first because I didn't know that she moved after being away for quite some time. What else do we have here? Wow. I love, okay, so you're in Barbados. That's awesome. I love going there. Her lock salon, they're like freaking fabulous. I have on my over my iPad, I have clips of when I was getting my hair done from the first time. I don't think I've ever posted this footage, so I might want to. And back then, this was, oh my God, this was years ago. This is when they call it lock petals. This is when that style was out and it wasn't even up here in the US yet. This was years ago when I first got my lock started. So that was like close to 6-7 years ago. And she was doing lock petals back then. She did this one girl's hair. It was a ponytail. It was a ponytail, and then it had, I call it a popcorn bun because that's what it looked like. You know, like when popcorn, the kernels pop, that's what it looked like because it was so full and beautiful. I think I posted a picture of it over on my Instagram, but I'm not sure. Let me see. Syler, why are you always sitting on the phone, Minnie? Watch out. Hey, goods. If I can't find it on here, I will definitely show you guys the pictures on Instagram. But I have a lot of footage from back then because I remember I went home for my birthday and I had a bohemian wig or something on back then, and I actually went into her shop and I yanked off my wig and got my hair done. The one time that I went and she had, I don't know who this person was, but she had an Indian, probably from Trinidad. This Indian girl was in there. She was doing locks. Do you know Miss Rigo? You know who that is? Oh God, look at my panties showing when I walk away just now. Don't look at my panties. Do you know who that person is that she had an Indian girl? See if she answered. Well, the Indian girl did my hair that one time and I was so upset. I mean, my hair wasn't up to par, and I was really upset because it still looked frizzy at the roots. The girl was, no, she was good with natural loose hair, but her locking skills were not there, and I was so upset about that visit. Like it was one of those feelings, like, you know, when you go into a shop, a hair store, whatever, salon, and you get your hair done and it's not the way you want it and you want to throw like a tantrum. That's how I felt. I felt like I wanted to throw a freaking tantrum. I was so upset. You know what? It might not even be on this. It might be on my iPod, to tell the truth. I could be lying. I don't know. But I can see if I can find the pictures and post them for you guys because there's a lot of footage when I went home and it gotta be here somewhere. There was a lot of footage from back then when I got my hair done. A lot of good footage when I was sitting with Kelly and speaking to her about locks and all that stuff. Yeah, to get Kelly is hard because exactly, I was about to say the same thing. If you want to see her, you have to pay extra too because that's the big kahuna and she's good at what she does. So you pay the extra buck and you get your bang. She's definitely good. So I will have to keep that in mind next time. But when I went, it was always last minute. Like I never really had an appointment. I would just show up like, oh, I'm going back to Philly tomorrow. I need to get my hair done. And, you know, they would try to squeeze me in and I would be there all day because they have appointments and stuff like that. But that's about it. Anyhow, I I'm trying to find out if anybody in here, and look like stuck in my accent, if anybody in here cut their hair already, and if you guys had issues with the whole, like having the parts still in your head after you cut the hair, because I don't want to go through that at all. And this one back here, I have to do the lock tie before I cut off my hair though, because Brittany, she tied me on that one. See this one, cut it. Okay, this one is the one that I accidentally cut off when I was taking off that Marley hair. So this can be this one already cut, so no problem. All right, guys. I gotta sit down and try to commit myself to take out this one lock if I can find it again. And if anything, I will post a picture over on Instagram to let you guys know where I am right now. Well, when I get it done. Hopefully I can get this out. Right now I'm going to use I think I lost the other two. This is the dental tool. So I'm going to use this and some conditioner to take it out so I can pick this through. Now I don't like to hear my hair popping, like that bothers me. So that's why I'm having the issue picking this out. And it's really difficult for me to fathom people sitting there and like combing their hair out while it's like popping and all that stuff. That bothers me so much. Am I doing this right? And I never interlock for that reason. In case I wanted to pick my hair out, I chose not to interlock. But oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna get into this tonight. We're gonna see what happened. I just feel like I'm damaging the hair, even though I'm gonna cut it off. Like this is bothering me immensely. All right, so it's like 12, 11 people in here. Who is in here? I see Piper, Bimshire Babe, Miss Legal Regal. Who else is in here? If you guys are over on the YouTube page, you can type something. I don't know if it's showing up the same way that it's showing up for me, but you can type something on the side of that wall just to let me know who's in here. If you feel like it, you don't have to. I'm not forcing you to. I'm thinking about, yeah, I have conditioner here that I'm gonna wet it and put conditioner on it too. I don't want to do it while I'm sitting here because I'm gonna mess my jeans up. I'm thinking about dyeing my hair before I take. I got so much going on. I really want to dye my hair blue before I take this down. Raven, that's cute. I like how you spell that. Yes, girl. Is that your government, girl? Raven, spell like that. That's a cute name. Ray, V-Y-N, Vin. I've never seen Raven on here before. Maybe you're new. Maybe you're new. This is another reason why I want to cut my hair. I'm going to show you guys exactly why. When I take Syler down to the bathroom downstairs and I pick him up, this is how I have to pick the baby up. Hey, baby. Hi. Hello, lovey. So I pick him up like this, and my hair falls like all over his junk. My hair is always like all over his junk, and it's just a big old mess. Hey, Buzz. Hi. Hello. Hi. Oh, the hair is in the way. Hi. Yes. So the hair is always like on his junk whenever I pick him up, and that's not cool. I don't want him to pee on me, and I don't want his fur to be in my hair. Here goes the baby. Say hi. Oops. Say hi. Say hi. You need a haircut tomorrow. We'll cut your hair tomorrow. Look. Here you go. Hi. See? Oh man, my hair is by your junk. I love you. All right, go ahead and lay down. Thank you for making an appearance. You're oh so kind. Okay, you good? So that's another reason right there why, another reason why I want to cut my hair too. Let's see. You think too much. I do think too much. Syler is good. Syler is good. Hi buds. Right now he's nudging me to pet him. He wants to play a lot, which is good. When he sees other dogs, when he sees other people, he gets really excited, and that kind of forces him, or he forces himself to kind of stand up more. The downside to the excitement, it kind of like, it titillates his nerves. So if he has to go, if he has anything on his bladder, he'll pee. If he hasn't pooped yet, he'll poop. So I try to take care of that. If I know like I have someone coming over, if my neighbor is going to stop by or anything like that, I make sure like he takes care of his business, because once they start knocking on the door or running up the steps, he gets really excited, and it's either going to be piss or poop on the floor. But other than that, his right side is still a little bit weaker than his left. So when he tries to move around, sometimes his right side is like he's leaning on his right side, and his little paw is kind of rubbed out on the right next to the pad of his foot, is rubbed out from like dragging on the cement. Other than that, like his spirits are still high. He still has his appetite. He tries to like run and jump on people when they're walking around. He'll try to like jump up on them just to say hi, because he loves being touched and rubbed, and he loves it. I don't know if you guys will be able to. Okay, let me see if I can. That's his towel from earlier. I gave him a bath. Come here, Syler. Come here, buddy. Hi. What you doing? Gonna stand up? Don't pee on my floor now. You gonna show the people what you do? All right, let me go get a treat. Stay right there. Stay. Hi. What you got here? I don't know if you're gonna stand up for that treat. No? See, he's trying to stand up a little bit. Come here. Stand up. Gotta stand up. Ouch! Crappy, you don't have to nip me. That hurts. Like, don't play with my food. Okay. Hi. Oh, there goes you trying to take a step. So he tries to stand up here and there. And then other times he just gets really lazy and he'll drag himself around the apartment. Can I have this? Thank you. That's it, buddy? You need a bath tomorrow? This is what he likes. You see him? Hi. This is what you like? This is what you like? Oh, let me kiss you. You're such a good dog. You're such a good dog. You know that? Yeah? All right, I gotta go back and do the recording. I know. I'll play with you later. Okay? You want more? I love you. Okay, so that's the doggy. That's the doggy. You guys get to see him. Ignore my pantyhose. I can see them in the camera. Yeah, he's. Let's see what he's doing back there. Oh, you can't see him. He has this toy. He like any dog that comes over, he steals their toys And not really steals them, but he ends up leaving them. They end up leaving the toy here, and he'll keep it. Yep, that's my baby. I see people saying stuff, but I don't see them. Yes, that's my boy. He is freaking amazing. And I really think like everything with him happened for a reason, because the story with him, and I shared this before, when I got him, it wasn't even planned. I kind of knew at that point like I would like to get a dog, but I went into the store for fish food. I had a turtle back then. I had dinks at my first apartment. And I went in for fish to feed the turtle and came out with a freaking dog. And I actually, when I I came out with this dog in a shopping bag. I didn't get him that very day. They had about 3. It was Syler, and he had another sister and another brother. And I didn't know which one to get. We recorded it. My friend was with me. Hi, let your light shine. How are you? Thank you for stopping in. I went in, and it was Syler and about 2 other dogs, and I really didn't know which one to get. It was really between him and one of the girls. But they let all 3 of them out, and they were running around, and I was just like, okay, let's see which one responds to me. And all 3 of them did, so I didn't know how to pick. And I left that day. I went home, and I had my mind set on a girl. It wasn't even Syler. I had my mind set on the girl. So I went back, and I was like, well, I really don't know which one to get. But when I got there, he was the only one. I was like, okay, well, that's it. My decision is made. So he was like, this darn dog was $5.99. So I ended up paying like $637 for him. And like, how the heck do you go in for fish food and come out with a dog to the point where it's not even planned, and you have to come out with this dog in one of those reusable shopping bags? And I have I actually still have the shopping bag. It's sitting over here by my steps. He was in that bag, and his little head was like sticking out between the handles. It was ridiculous. So back then I was talking, the guy I was talking to back then, he was a dog freak. He ended up like falling in love with Syler, and that was a whole production. But wow. Yeah, that was a whole production. Even to this day, like if I show him Syler, he is so Syler loves talking to him on Skype. Anytime Skype goes off, Syler gets super, super freaking excited. Let me see if I can call him now. He has this big old crazy beard. I'm like a beard freak. I love beards. He's probably sleeping though. It's about to be 10 o'clock. Gotta go to work tomorrow. Can y'all hear Syler going in on that darn bone? Like he's down there chomping away. Let's see if he wants to get on Skype. That's Syler. That's my doggy daddy. Can't get away from him. My doggy daddy. I was going to relocate to California and kind of find out he's moving to California too. I'm like, oh my Lord. What part of California are you moving to so I can go to the opposite end? Please let me know. Yes, put off my plans to move to California. Yay. Superwoman just sent, okay. All right. Superwoman just sent me a message saying that she's on, but I can't see her on here. Maybe she's on the other part. So you want to talk to your father? All right, I'm signing in. Look at how, let's see if Syler is going to act the way he does when Skype goes off. Cause he gets crazy. Give me that damn bone though. Oh, he's on that phone. Syler, your daddy is calling. Syler, your daddy's on the phone. Oh, his connection sucks. Syler started walking away. You're so get him on my damn rug. Get off of that. Syler, get your butt off of there. You just gonna sit there and look at me.
Hello?
Hey. You should see your damn dog. Oh, he's not paying you any attention. I'm sorry. He has a bone today. Look, he's going in on it too. Can you see him?
Yeah. No, I can't see him yet.
He's right there.
I see him now a little bit. I can see his mouth. Now I see him.
I'm not going
Hey, what you got there? You got a bone to eat? You got a bone?
You see how he talks to the dog?
Get that bone.
I'm live on YouTube, just so you know. The people can hear you talking to the dog. They think you're crazy.
You're live on YouTube.
Yes, because we were talking about Syler. Then we started talking about guys with beards, and I said, "Hold up, wait a minute."
Well,
What?
look at that. I just so happen to be available.
We weren't talking about nobody with no darn beard. You want to say hi to YouTube? That light in the back is killing me. Can you kill that? You have a nice mirror back there, though.
I don't know. I can kind of like.
Oh my God, your beard is huge.
I just trimmed it. What do you mean it's huge?
Maybe it's your black shirt. Say it here. Say hi. Where'd you go?
I'll be right there.
Oh, it's my doggy daddy.
But now you can see nothing.
Oh yeah, now all I can see is like shadow
Hold on.
and bird.
Did that help at all?
No, I think the light that was killing me is probably the best option.
That's all we got.
No, put it back on.
What? The blanket ass light?
Yeah. I don't want to be too rude to my viewers though, so I'm gonna go pretty soon.
I mean, it's not that bad, right?
No, it's not. Here, say hi. Kind of blurry.
Hello.
Look at your beard. Can you see your beard?
What about it?
It's
I
huge.
can't see it because my shirt's black. It's not that. I just trimmed it. Plus, I haven't like combed it or nothing all day long. Today was just one of those like.
One of those days.
Yeah. I ain't do shit all day.
Okay.
I'm productive today.
All right. Let me end my chat and I'll hit you back up in a bit. Are you going to bed?
A little bit.
Yeah, I know you were. About to go night-night, nigga? You about to go night-night?
I'm gonna be up for like another like 5 hours or something.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this up and I'll hit you in a few. Cool?
Yeah.
Bye. All right, that was the doggy daddy. Crazy man. Yeah, guys, so that is it. I think I told you about all the plans for this hair. She said, "Hi, beard man." Is this beard huge? he is he is that's the crazy one. Okay, remember when I had to go to Philly and get my dog and the cops were involved and all that stuff? That's him. That's the crazy one. Okay, we can talk now, but before I couldn't talk to him at all because he tried to take my damn dog. She said that is some serious beard. Yes, it is. Ridiculous. I used to love it though. He actually had he used to have braids. He had long braids and his beard when I met him, we met at a train station and I thought he was freaking Spanish. I was like, I said something, it was not really racial, but it was stereotypical. We were standing across, he was on one side of the train tracks and I was on the other side. And I said something, no, he was actually like standing there swatting a fly and I couldn't see it. And I said to him, I was like, you know, you look crazy, right? He was like, what is a fly here? I was like, yeah, okay, you just look crazy. So I was about to get on my train or whatever, it was coming, or his train was coming. And he asked for my number, we exchanged numbers. And from there, I think it was like Memorial Day weekend. And I said, yeah, what you about to go eat them good Goya beans? He was like, what are you talking about? I was like, Goya beans, Spanish. He was like, I'm not Spanish. He was Italian Muslim. So I was like, just a whole stereotype there. Not even. But his beard was huge back then. And he had long braids. And when he took his braids out, he looked like freaking Jesus. So that was weird, but he was very particular about his braids and who could braid his hair. He had like this one lady, Tawanda, that was able to braid his hair, nobody else. That would, like the same way how I am with Kelly's shop. He went to this one shop, the lady Tawanda, that was the only person that could braid his hair. But that's the one that I went through all that mess with when I was dealing with trying to get Syler back and going to Philly and the cops, calling the cops that were involved and putting Syler on the plane, like all that stuff. That was him, crazy man. I'm really surprised that Syler didn't, who said that? Wait. Somebody said, so you pick up the man? No, I didn't pick up the man. Let me see. Mute this session. First I could break it. I promise I did not pick him up. It just happened. It just happened. Child, I don't even know if somebody's flirting with me these days. I cannot tell you. I tune all that stuff out. There's a guy around here. The very first time I saw him, well, not the first time I saw him, the first time he said something to me, I went outside. I was with Syler, and he was sitting in his car in front of my house for some reason. I don't know why. But he was sitting like in his car right next to my parking spot, and Syler was out there. And he like rolled his window down and was like, oh, I love your dog. He's so cute. And Syler like ran away from me, ran over to the car. He was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So like he rolled his window down. It was like my name. I think he said my name. I don't know. My name is James. He said his name. We shook hands and that was that. And I saw him a couple more times. I saw him yesterday when I came from church and I'm walking my dog. He was like, oh, that's a pretty dress. I was like, thank you. And kept walking. And then he said something about football. He was like, so you're gonna go watch football? I said, no, I don't watch football. So I don't even know what somebody's, unless they're like trying to talk to you. I don't even pay it any attention anymore. Chuck, you remembering the woman that put her hand in his hair? I never saw her before, but you know what? I was actually really glad that I didn't have to braid his hair, because my boyfriend before that, he was Spanish, my high school sweetheart, he was Spanish, and he had long hair also. When I met him, his hair was just starting to grow out. And over the time, like we were together for almost 4 years, over the time that we were together, his hair grew, and it was my responsibility to braid his freaking hair. I learned how to like cornrow on his hair. So I was kind of glad that he had someone else to do his. I don't like doing other people's hair. I don't like feeling obligated to. If I do it, I want to do it out of my heart, because I want to. She said, you slow. I know that's right, girl. I'm slow with it. I was with Jalicia one time when I came back from Philly, and what was it? We were getting my car out of Orlando. She came down to Orlando, picked me up, took me to get my car, whatever the case was. So the guy that brought out my keys and everything, he was singing something to me. And I was just like, okay, whatever. And Jalicia was like, he is flirting with you. I was like, what? No, he's not. She's like, yes, that man is flirting with you. I was like, girl, bye. I don't pay it any attention, or I just don't know. I don't know what the problem is. It's not a problem. I honestly, like from Philly, everybody tries to run game. It's like, yo, shorty, let me get your number. What's up? I try to talk to you yet? Like, that's how it is in Philly. So it's just like you're accustomed to hearing that. So when somebody takes a more subtle approach, it's kind of like, it's just conversation, you know? So I just need people to be upfront, like, yo, not yo, but excuse me, ma'am. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to take you out. How you doing? Not like that, because if they do it like that, he probably like what I like, and we can't do nothing together. I do apologize. All right, guys, you guys got me talking. This was supposed to be about my hair. Now I'm talking about exes and hair. Well, he told me I should cut my hair too. I should cut my freaking hair. I am gonna cut my hair. All right, guys. Do you like when guys are okay? Wait. Let me answer some of these questions. Do you like when guys are more aggressive or a subtle approach? I don't like them to be too aggressive now. I'm like, give me something in the middle. Give me something that I can work with. I don't want to have to guess if somebody is trying to talk to me. And then at the same time, I don't want to be like, don't chase me down. Don't run me over with your car. You know, I want you to be assertive. Assertive is more of what I would prefer, but I don't want, I have a hard time letting a guy take lead, because I'm accustomed doing stuff for myself. And somebody actually told me that before. He was like, you got a hard time letting a man be a man. I was like, what? My grandmom always taught me how to do stuff for myself. So just because I'm taking out my own trash, that don't mean nothing. If you have a problem with it, bye. You know, and it's hard for me, because a lot of people don't understand the relationship that I have with my dog. And this is before his situation. So now that he is in the situation, I take even better care of him. So the moment that someone doesn't understand that and they try to question it, or they're not accepting of the situation, I'm not going to put up with it, because my dog has been here before and he's going to be here after. So I'm not going to let any male or female, a friend or anything, come between, you know, like how I take care of my dog, because people can be judgmental. They might not understand. They might not understand at all. And that's kind of something that I went through with my boy best friend that was staying with me. He didn't understand the relationship I had with Syler and how I treat him. And this was way before Syler had his problem. He didn't understand, and not talking bad about him, but he didn't understand. He would just look at me like, you know, that's just a dog, right? Yeah, and it's my dog. Look, my dog is accustomed coming on my couch. I know where my dog has been. I wash my dog on a regular basis. So I know where he goes. I know where he don't go. I know if he has fleas. All this I know. So he can come on my couch if he wants to. He's been doing it for quite a long time. I'm not going to stop it now. So I apologize that you don't like it, and it's not going to stop. I will try to respect you, but at the same time, he was here before you, and he's going to be here after you. So you have to figure it out and make it work for you, because this is what we do. I'm a poet, and I didn't even know it. Hello. Okay, let's see. Let me answer some of these here questions. So I hope that answered your question about being, if I like them aggressive or subtle. It's just, man, it's in Florida and Tampa, it's just so many gay men. And I'm not saying that to be negative or judgmental. It's just so many gay men that it's like, where do you go to meet people? Honestly speaking, where do you go to meet people? It's no men in Florida. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it's no men in Florida because all the men have the men. That's how it is. Real rap. Let me see. Let me choose it. What? Raven, are you just coming in on why I'm gonna cut my hair? Girl, you just missed. You might have to go back and watch the beginning of this. I was saying, it's just about that time. Right now, I've had my locks going on 7 years, and every style that I put it in, because I'm not the type to go to the salon and get a new style. Or number one, I don't like pins. I don't like rubber bands. I don't like for my hair to be snatched up. I have very tender temples, like my temples and back. It just hurts. Even for me to put my glasses on, if it sits back here, it gives me a headache. So those kind of hairstyles are going to give me headaches. So I don't indulge in them. Right now, there are a few styles that I do. And every time I put my hair in one of these styles, it bothers me because I've seen it before. I've seen myself looking that way before. So I'm really tired of it. And my hair is actually kind of heavy. And I notice when I'm at church, I'm sitting there and I'm doing this a lot. And I'm thinking like, damn, the people behind me must be like, what is wrong with her? What is wrong with her right now? So it's really heavy. And I'm at the point where I just want to get rid of it. I'm not going to open it and keep it. I'm going to cut it off because I was saying there's a lot of extra old stuff in this hair. This hair has been through a lot. Funerals, boyfriends, jobs, apartments, cities, states, problems, worries, crying, happiness, a lot, just all in this hair. And I'm at a point where I'm ready to dive into something new, be redefined, because right now I feel like I am under fire. I am under pressure. And when you're under fire and under pressure, it's because you're being refined. And I feel as though I am being refined into what I'm supposed to be. So with that being said, I need to shed some stuff. When you're transforming, you don't take the old into the new. You leave stuff below. It's kind of like a butterfly coming out of a cocoon. They leave the cocoon behind. It's kind of like when a snake sheds its skin because it grew, it got bigger. So you have to get rid of the old skin, the old self, and walk in your new truth. So I feel as though that's part of what I'm going to be doing when I get rid of this hair. I don't want it to define me. I don't want people on YouTube to see my locks and get attached to me because of my locks. If anyone you can be inspired because of my locks, but don't get attached to me because of something that I can easily cut away. If anyone gets attached to me at all, I would love for it to be because of the changes that I'm making in myself and the things that I'm going to talk about, as far as, building the spiritual relationship with my maker and just stuff that'll help you get through life. Because at the end of the day, hair is not going to get you there. And I said that earlier. It's something that can make you feel good for the moment, but It's not going to teach you how to deal with depression. It's not going to teach you how to deal with your faith. It's not going to teach you how to rely on God. It's not going to do any of that. So I want you guys to really go deeper into what you, when you see people on YouTube and you hold them high, I want you guys to go deeper into why you hold them in such a place. Why are you looking at this person as a guru or inspirational? I hope it's more than, you know, the physical. All that stuff can change. All that stuff can change within the blink of an eye. You know, like you can, God forbid, you can get into an accident and the beautiful face that we sit here and put makeup on, that can be altered, or we might get into it, God forbid, you know, something can happen where you're not able to use your hands anymore to do that beautiful face or do the hair and the tutorials and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, when you are being inspirational to people on a level that they can connect and really feel like, oh my God, I'm going through the same thing. Maybe I can try this and try to fix myself and help myself feel better. When you can connect with somebody on that level, that speaks volumes, because you have to live with yourself day to day, and you have to figure out how to pull yourself out of the tough times and how to keep pressing on, because it's times where you just want to give up and not carry on. And I think we all have had an experience of some type where you just wanted to give up, like, man, I don't know why I'm here. I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to quit. I think we can all say that we had that kind of experience. So being able to pull through that and finding people that can talk about it because they lived it. I want to be able to relate to people because I'm going to speak where I live. You know, I'm going to speak about things that I've lived through, things that I've done, things that I'm going through. And I like to do it in the moment, because even for myself, I can sit back and look back at some of these things and say, wow, like I went through that. And you know what? I sometimes look back at myself and I see such a strong person, and I'm like, wow, I didn't know I had that in me. Because looking back at the move that I made from Philly to Tampa, moving by myself, you know, packing up, putting my stuff into storage in Philly, packing up what else I needed to fit in my car, and driving from Philly to Florida, 20 hours by myself, didn't have anyone with me. Just, yeah, I didn't even have Syler, just me, my computer, my TV, some bags, some lunch to eat on the road. Just that stuff in the car, and driving for 20 hours. It was supposed to be 16, but it took 20. Driving all that time and coming to a state where I knew 3 people. I knew 3 people here, and that was it, you know. And then for the first 3 or 4 months, traveling to different cities and states with my job, like doing, when I look back at it and I did all that, and I like left my family in Philly, now I can kind of understand why people were saying like, wow, I really admire what you're doing. Because at that time I'm like, what? I'm just moving. I'm just relocating. But looking back at it now, from what would be the outside, because it already happened, I'm kind of like, wow, I really did that. And it was nothing at the time, but it was really a big move. It was like a big change in my life when I think about it. So that's where I am. Let me read some of your questions, because I've been rambling for quite some time. My doggy daddy he's gonna go to sleep. It's okay. I'll talk to him another day. Someone said, how about church? How about church for what? For a man? Listen, ain't no men in my church. Okay. Well, no, they are men. My church right now is a very small church. We're expanding. We're actually having a community outreach on the 25th, where we're going into the community. Oh, that's him now. Yo, daddy's on the phone. Hold on. We're going into the community, trying to bring people in, because our church is kind of small. And when I say small, is I would say intimate. The people that are there, it's all family. It's husbands and wives and brothers and sisters and stuff like that. So it's not a prospect at my church. Hey.
Are you still doing all that?
Yeah, I'm still doing all that. I just said something about you too. I was like, oh, you're probably about to go to sleep. And then you called. What?
I'll be up for a minute.
All right, well, if you're about to, I'm going to try to wrap up soon. If you're about to go to sleep, just text me and I won't call so you can go to bed. Not text me, send me an email. What? Yeah, you know darn well you don't have my number because you crazy.
I did have it. I don't have it anymore.
Thank you, Jesus. The Lord is good.
But no, we're not talking about that. We're talking about you giving it to me since then.
Oh boy.
Don't try to make your video whatever. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is.
No, they already know about you. They know that you're the crazy man.
I'm not the crazy.
They already know that you're the crazy man that, oh, now Syler wants his daddy. They already know that you're the crazy man that tried to take my dog. Huh?
Listen, we're not going there. But either way, what you gotta do.
Here, Syler. Or I'm going to have to get off soon because I know he's going to have to go out and I don't want him to crap in the house.
What do you do, puppy?
Ew, Syler, don't kiss me in my mouth.
Yeah, that's him. Hey, I'm right here.
He's here. He's trying to find your voice. Get off my... No, he's trying to eat my cracker, you darn dog. He's looking behind the iPad trying to find you. Alrighty, I'm gonna wrap up because he needs to go outside in a little bit.
All right.
All right, I'll talk to you in a few.
Bye.
Syler, say bye. Okay, he hung up on you. He's rude. Your daddy is rude. He has attitude, but his beard is cute. All right, baby. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to wrap up pretty soon because I have to take the dog out. Remember, I just told you guys about how when he gets excited, he starts to relieve himself, and I just mocked yesterday. But let me go back through and read some of your questions. Yeah, so there's no one at my church, and you know what? My neighbor is always trying to set me up with somebody. I'm like, as soon as she see a man, she be squeezing my hand and stuff. Like, we in prayer circle. Why are you squeezing why are you squeezing my hand about this man? That is somebody's son. Everybody's somebody's son, but oh, Jesus, help us, please. Let's see. Oh, my reflection scared me there for a minute. Thank you. Let it shine said, no, let your light shine said, we love you for you, Me-Anie. Your truth is inspiring. Yeah, I haven't watched anyone on YouTube in quite some time. When I come on YouTube and I watch something, most of the time I sit back and I watch myself. Honestly, I sit back and I watch some of my old videos to see where I was in that time, whether it's just for memories or just to see what I was going through and how I handled it. So I watch a lot of my videos. I think today was maybe the first time that I actually sat down and looked at other people's footage and stuff like that. I was kind of blown away because I didn't even know that some of the people I'm subscribed to had channels, which is bad, 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 bad. Bishop Eric, got no questions. Just came to say I think you're cute. Never been to your YouTube channel before, but I saw your live stream thumbnail. Huh. So, okay, they show thumbnails of when people go live. I decided to click on it. Hopefully it doesn't sound creepy. I'm not gonna say that it sounds creepy, but I learned something new. I didn't know that they have thumbnails. Guys, do me a big favor, if you will, if you're in here, you're listening. I'm trying to do live stream for my church because right now I'm in charge of recording the services, editing, and putting them up on the YouTube channel. I'm having issues with that because something is going on with my iMovie and it gets all kerfuffled from time to time. Syler, your fur's in my mouth. It gets kerfuffled when I try to edit. If I edit over like 10 minutes, sometimes my screen just gets like really pixelated and I have to restart. So I'm having issues with that. And to kind of get away from doing all that, I want to do a live stream, but it's not working. I watched a video and it said the guy that was doing the live stream at that point, they said if you have 1,000 subscribers, you should be able to do live stream. And I don't on that channel. So if you guys are able to go over and just subscribe to that channel, because I want to be able to do live stream over there. I don't know if that's still a requirement, but when he made the video, he said if you have 1,000 subscribers, you should be able to do live stream. So the channel name is High Praise Victory, and it's going to be a picture of a sign that says High Praise Victory. If you guys can go over and just subscribe to that channel to help me get this stuff running. And I want to do live streams so bad because it'll be so much easier. If you can, that would be awesome. But Bishop Eric, do you do live stream at your church? Maybe that's why God sent you in here tonight. You ever thought about that? Let me know. Jem, hey Jem, hi girl. Let me see, you are not your hair. Very, very true. Yeah, I'm excited to see where this journey is going to lead me. I'm nervous about the rate that my hair grows at because it grows very, very fast. I don't know if I told you guys. Remember I told you on Instagram that I gave myself a perm like a couple weeks ago, the side that was shaved, and it grew back super, super fast. So this is where we're at right now. That's what I'm scared about. I'm scared about the rate that my hair grows at, how many times I'm going to have to get a cut to keep it up. I'm scared about if I have any more notches in my head because I don't know if my mama dropped me when I was a baby. And yeah, I don't know. And I have a spot right here that doesn't really grow that much. I'm showing you all my stuff. I don't care. What is one fear you have besides the one I just listed on my hair? Wait, hold on. Let me read. Bishop Eric. I don't go to church except for confessions. Huh? Why? Why is that? You should go to, well, I'm not going to say you should, but churches? Trying to word this correctly. If you find the right church, it should be something that would titillate your spirit. To each his own. What is one fear you have? How did you overcome it? And what is your advice on how other people should overcome their fears? Okay, I'll tell you two things. One fear that I have that I don't think I will ever overcome is a fear of leeches. And I don't want to overcome that fear because in order to do that, I would have to come close to leech. And I honestly don't ever want to be in a situation where I am close to a leech. So I would stay away from rivers, valleys, and lakes if I need to stay away from leeches. I don't like them. But honestly, that's one of my like fears. If I see a leech on TV, I can't look. And it's not even like I've ever seen one in real life and it scarred me. I just don't like it. It scares me. It petrifies me. I get like, But a fear that I'm afraid of. What am I afraid of? Well, I'm going to change this. Not really a fear, but an insecurity. I used to be very insecure about my physical appearance as far as my legs. I used to call my legs chicken littles. When I was in Barbados and I grew up back in Barbados, none of this stuff mattered. These little things on my shoulder, didn't care about these. I only started caring about them when I came up here and maybe like 10th grade or something like that. I don't know. But at first, I didn't care about these. I would wear my sleeveless shirts, not care. But at one point, I started to. Another thing was, like I said, my physical appearance. Growing up in Barbados, just my genetics. I was a thin girl. Like even now, I'm not that big. I was a thin girl. So I didn't care back in Barbados, didn't care. But when I came up here to the States, it was kind of like so much about physical appearance, and it was just a lot going on with school. And I never liked showing my legs. Summertime, I always wore jeans. This was probably once I got into 7th grade. Summertime, I always wore jeans. Hated showing my legs because I have this bruise on my leg, and let me see, on my knee. Can you guys see? Can you see this? I have growing flesh, so if I get cut, it grows. It doesn't just heal up. It like produces extra skin sometimes. So this is actually 2 cuts in one. The first one I was in Barbados, and I fell playing. It was either playing cricket or rounders at school. Fell, grazed the crap out of my knee. And then when I came up here to the U.S., years after, I fell when we were having a water fight one summer. So I have like 2 cuts on my knee, one on this one, and then I have another one on this knee. Well, actually I have 2. I don't know where this one came from, but this one, I was at school running. You can't see. I was at school running around, and I was young. I was probably like 4 or 6. And at one point I just felt like my knee went, like it got really loose, and something cold was running down my shin. So when I looked down, I noticed like my leg was covered in blood. My knee got gashed when I was running around the classroom on a brick, because back home our schools are built with bricks. So one of the walls was a brick wall, and it was like you can see through the little cedar brick, not cedar, but the bricks. Either way, running around the classroom, gashed my knee open. So back home, didn't care about that stuff. But once I came up here to the States, a lot of stuff like the media, being in school, everything was about the physical. So I got really insecure about the way that I looked. I was insecure about my legs. I never went to, when I went to gym, I never wore my shorts. I hated wearing my shorts. I never showed my legs. So one time I was out with my girlfriend. It was my girlfriend Simone that lives here in Tampa, and one other person. That night I had on shorts for some reason. It was late night, like 11 o'clock. We were going down to this place in Philly that served seafood. So I had on shorts that night. I don't know why, but we went into the place to grab the food. Simone stayed in the car. So we're walking in, and these like couple guys said something to us, said something about my legs. He was like, "Oh girl, you got legs for days." I was like, it was just like a lot of attention because I'm tall and my legs are long. So it was like all that attention. But I went in, came out, got the food, came out, got back in the car. Simone whipped out her phone and was showing me this camera, and she was showing me a video. So I'm watching the video, and it's these 2 girls on there, and the one girl is walking. I was like, "Oh, she got some nice legs. Look at her legs." And she looked at me, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Her legs are nice." And then when I looked closer, I was like, "Simone, were you recording me?" She was like, "Yes." I was like, "Let me see." So I looked at it again, and I realized that the girl I was looking at saying that she has nice legs, it was me. So it showed me right there and then, like, the way I look at myself is not the way that I'm seen. I'm thinking of myself in one way, but it's really another. And right then and there, like, it kind of told me, like, my legs aren't as bad as I think. They're not as bad as I make them out to be. And it still took me a while after that before I became completely comfortable with showing my legs. I got a little bit more comfortable, but at the same time, I did not like all the attention because I'm so tall and guys can just be rude and nasty. I don't like all that attention. But knowing that it wasn't what I thought it was, that kind of helped me get over my insecurity. Right now, like, if I put a picture up on Instagram of, you know, my legs or something like that, it's going to be people saying, whoa, like, look at your legs. I wish you were this. I wish I was that size, blah, blah, blah. And a lot of people see things in you that you cannot see, whether it's positive or negative. You just have to decide which one you're going to take, which one you're going to agree to believe. But it was just knowing that things aren't always what you make them out to be. You know, so I was really, really hard on myself and my legs and judging myself. But I overcame that whole, girl. It was a shocker when I was watching that video. Even when I think about it now, it still makes me laugh because looking back at that video, I really thought that was somebody else. I was like looking at this girl's legs. I was like, she got some nice legs. They were all nice and shiny. It's like, she has a nice leg. So I was like, so stupid. That's you. She was like, that's you. So it was very, very surprising. I feel on the legs. I still don't show my legs. Girl, you better let them look. I don't care now. I let my legs loose, okay? I don't care. Whatever. They the only legs that I'm gonna have, so I'm gonna use them. Bishop Eric, I need you not to say legs for days to the girls, okay? That's not a good thing. Do not do it. I promise you. Yeah, it is getting cold, so you can't really show your legs that much. But in Tampa, I got my AC on right now. We're still a little bit steamy here in Tampa. Let me see. All right, so y'all talking amongst yourselves right now, so I can basically wrap this video up. Guys, I am going to go take my dog outside. He needs to go relieve himself, and I'm sure Doggy Daddy will be calling me again pretty soon. So I'm gonna wrap this up. This was a very we've been on for an hour and 25 minutes. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this. I don't know who is watching because now I know from Bishop Eric that there's a little live stream link that tells people when you're on. So it's probably people watching me that don't even know who I am, and that's okay. Anyhow, guys, let me know if you enjoyed this long live session. I'll be sure to do it again if you guys want to come on and just shoot the breeze and talk about stuff. I don't mind. I really don't mind. It's therapeutic when you think about it. So what does your tattoo say? This one? I love the book The Secret. So this one says thoughts become things. This one says The Secret. This one says ask, believe, receive. I don't know if you can see it. Kind of black over here, so you might not be able to see it. Ask, believe, receive. This one is my birthday, and it's also the day that my grandmom died. Do I have any more tattoos? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And this one is my grandfather's signature on a heart. It's just saying, through life and death, I will love you. And then that's his signature down there. So I hope that answered your questions on my tattoos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's all the tattoos that I have. Oh, I didn't even know Bimshire Babe was still in here. You got real quiet, girl. You got real quiet. Okay. All right, guys, so have a good night. Good night over in Paris. It is 4:45 in the morning. Girl, you crazy. You should be asleep right now. I thank all of you guys for coming in. Oh, Natasha, you definitely missed the entire conversation, but if you go back, it's like an hour and a half long. Let me say good night to all you guys. Scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. So I'm going to say good night to Piper. I'm going to say good night to, I think I'm saying your name right if you're still here, Solaza. Say good night to her. Bimshire, babe, thank you for coming by. Beijing girl, big ups. Thank you for coming in. Miss Legal Regal, you too, girl. Oh my gosh, you're probably hearing crickets down there right about now. Thank you for stopping by and watching this video. If you're not here anymore, it's okay. I know it's been a long, long, long night. Who else is in here? Raven, thank you very much for coming in. I love your name and the way that it is spelled. How do you say this? Essence? I think it said Essence. Essence. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I'm just seeing your hi. It got lost in between Raven. Raven was just typing away. I apologize. Poetic Tree. Oh, no, Poetry. Where did I get poetic from? Poetry 2000. Thank you for coming by. Sir AT, is that out? I don't know how to say that. ATL. Okay. Sir, thank you for coming by and have a good night. Let your light shine. I appreciate you very much. Mahila, 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 mahila. I sound Muslim. Bishop Eric, thank you for stopping by, and no, you are not a creep. I appreciate you coming in. Jem, my nickname twin, thank you very much. It was such a pleasure meeting you over in New York for the Lock Appreciation Day. I'm pretty sure we have a picture together. I have to find it on my phone and post it because I still have so many pictures on there from the event. Sava, Sava, thank you very much. You keep changing your name. Wasn't your name different a little while ago? I'm going to leave this open when I'm done so I can go back and read all of your comments just in case I missed something, because I'm pretty sure I did. Let me see if there's anybody else that I might have missed. Natasha, yes, there was a lot, girl. We started out talking about locks, and then my doggy daddy was on here a couple times, and we talked about my skinny legs and leeches and the hairstyles, and we went everywhere with this conversation. All right, guys. So, oh, hi. So many messages coming through right now. Okay. Arroz con zapatos. Rice and shoes. Is that rice? Rice and shoes. Is that right? I didn't even know you were in here. Why didn't you say something before? But thank you. And you guys have a great night. Natasha, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, girl. Yes. You know what? I've just been coming on at the whim, and I think I'm going to start letting you guys know ahead of time over on Instagram. I might not always be able to post the link, but you can just, go ahead and type in my name, Barbadian261, and find me over here on YouTube. But I'm going to try to be a little bit better and post the time, because a lot of the time I'll come on and just, put up a video. I'm also about to start school November 3rd, so it's going to change a little bit, but I will be posting some kind of notification so you guys know when I'm going to be coming in. So that's to answer Honeygirl979. I do apologize. I'm so sorry that you missed it. It was fun. At least I think it was fun. I hope it was fun for you guys. Bishop Eric. Creep, creep, creep. You're okay. All right, guys. So until next time, I do appreciate you all for coming by. I will do another live show. I enjoyed it. I don't want to feel like I'm boring you guys. So I come on to talk about one thing and then we just like drift off onto all these other topics. But I don't want to feel like I'm boring you guys. Now that I know that you enjoyed yourself, we can definitely do this again. And I'm going to try to stop saying 1,000,001 goodbyes. I wish, wait. I'm going to pick this up so you guys can see Syler. Wait. No, that's the wrong camera. Dang. He is on the floor right now. You know what? I'm going to take the picture and I'll post it on my Instagram and how this dog is laying down. He is on the floor. My tank top that I took off earlier is under his paw for some reason. And his head is just like on the bottom of my my computer desk. I'm going to take the picture and post it on Instagram. If you guys are over there, you can see. All right, guys, I will see you guys later. Let's see if I can get this picture. Oh, let me turn the flash on. All right, I'm posting the picture right now. All right, guys. Good night. Have a good night, guys. Bye, 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 bye. Choo, choo, choo.